Back in the saddle.
Here we are. Welcome back.
Well, it feels like it's been ages, but it really hasn't. I think we only missed. I think I only missed one.
Oh, of course you did. Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Don't have a day off, everybody. Yes, of course.
I'm not having a day off today. Not on my favorite day of the year.
No, exactly. Hey, welcome in, guys. Welcome to this live lesson all about Guy Fawkes and Bonfire Night, of course, which it is today. So let us know in the comments which schools are joining us. Teachers, let us know. You can drop a comment on YouTube or on the StreamYard link that Dom sent you. You could even
just email Meredith directly.
No, I think you should email Tom because he's got his
email Meredith directly.
And we'll get your shout outs up on screen. Right. What are the rules today, Dom?
Well, before we go into the rules, I've got a little known fact.
Yeah.
Did you know that Guy Fawkes was called Guido by his mates?
I did know that.
Oh,
yes.
Right. Okay,
yeah.
fine.
Why? Do you know why? Do you know why though?
Because he went and fought in Spain, didn't he?
Somebody's been Googling this morning. Very good. Yeah.
Do you know another fact about him? I'll give you.
Tell me.
Do you know why he was called? Do you know why his surname was Fawkes?
I don't.
Because whenever he ate his dinner, he used 2 forks instead of a knife and fork. That's why they call him Guy Fawkes.
That's fake news. Fake news, everybody. Fake news, right?
Who'd have thought?
Today, you do need the activity page, and the activity page is there on the bottom of the scrolly, right down at the bottom of the page, all the way down. You can see it there, adobe.ly/guy25. So whilst you're starting to get sorted with that, we'll have a look at it in a bit. But whilst you're getting sorted with that, Dom, tell us about the first rule of our live lesson.
The first rule of Live Lesson Club is you can always pause Live Lesson Club if you feel like you're getting a little bit behind, because we are going to go back and forth between myself on the browser and Mr. Jones on the iPad. So we'll be going back and forth, and you'll have loads of time and stuff like that. But if you feel like it's going a little bit too fast for you, just hit the pause button, and then whenever you're ready, just hit the play button, and you won't miss a beat.
Yeah. Anything else that everybody needs to know about?
You must, if you're a teacher, you must have registered for this session.
Yeah.
It's so hard to point in a mirror.
Why is that?
It's because at 4 o'clock, I'm going to email you all with certificates for everyone who took part. That's fireworks, that is. So there's going to be a certificate. So you must register so that we can send out certificates for all your wonderful live listeners.
Right. Let's get the here it is. Here's today's activity page. I'll get that big banner off there. Teachers, if you do want to register whilst we're on the lesson today, just appear all the way right at the top. It's there.
Well, that's a bit new, isn't it?
It is. Thanks for noticing. Yes. So it's there all through the lesson for you, just in case you want to have a look what we've got coming up between now and Christmas and register for them. Now then, so how do we get to here? Well, you can see the short link at the bottom of the screen, but also there on Dom's screen in that blue ribbon, you can see the short link, adobe.ly/guy25. So you need to be logged into Express, and then if you're on a Chromebook or a laptop or a computer or a PC, something like that, you open up another tab next to it, and then on that new tab, type that short link in, and you will open up this very activity.
What happens if they're on an iPad, though? You can't just leave iPad people out.
No, on the iPad, you need to open up the Adobe Express app, which I've got open, but then open up your camera app and scan the QR code like I'm doing right now. Scan, there we go. Tap on the yellow pop-up that arrives, and it'll just open this page up for you in Safari. Or whatever your chosen browser is. It's probably Safari. Yeah, right.
Safari or Chrome.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at Activity 1, shall we?
Yes. What are we doing?
The Activity 1 is the gunpowder plot infographic. Use the information below to build a dramatic infographic. It can be dramatic. If you don't feel in the mood, it can also just be really nice. Infographic about the events of the original Bonfire Night. Now, all the facts are down here. We put 4 in there. If you're on an iPad, oh gosh.
Oh, then.
What's the devil?
What's he doing?
If you're on an iPad, you do have a button which is open the text on a PDF. Often on an iPad, it can be a bit tricky copying and pasting text, but on a PDF, it will be delicious. So go and do it there.
Yeah.
That's going to be our first one. And I think it's probably time we got on with it.
Yeah, let's get started. Come on.
Right. Okay. So here I am, everybody, in Adobe Express. You should all have it open already. And we're going to make it really nice and easy. You can see my third box along there is create a poster. So I'm going to give that a click and it's going to open up here. Right. One of the other rules about Live Lesson Club, or indeed Adobe Express Club, is that you must always, Mr. Jones,
name your project. Although it's not that important because Express is always saving all of the time, but it is handy to keep track of your stuff.
This is why he doesn't understand it. It doesn't matter. Right. Going to name your file. Right. It's going to be Guy Fawkes Infographic. You can just call it Guy Fawkes instead of having to type all that. Okay. There we go. Nicely done. Thank you very much. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find a nice little background for this thing. So I'm going to go to Elements on the left-hand side. You can see it over here. Elements. Give it a click. Then within Elements, you have all of these things at the top, one of which is backgrounds. Give it a click. Now, what on earth could we search for on Bonfire Night or Guy Fawkes?
Well, what was Guy Fawkes and his merry gang? What were they trying to do? Well, they were trying to blow up Parliament. So I think some kind of flames or sparks. Sparks would be
flames and sparks. I'm going to put sparks in. I think that sounds good. Sounds artistic. Now, the beauty of this is because it's backgrounds, you can click one, you go, ooh, nice. And you can click another one, ooh, nicer. And then you can click another one, ooh, even the nicest. But I think the first one actually is floating my boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that a lot. So kind of, I mean, to be honest, I'm done.
Okay. Come on, then.
Right, go on then. Let's flip over to the iPad.
I'll do it.
No, I'll do it. No. There we go.
I thought I was driving today. Right. So, well, here we are on the iPad app. As you can see, the homepage on the iPad app is really similar to the browser. It works identically. So, Dom started by tapping on Create a Poster. That's the pink card there. So, give it a tap. And we want to go searching for a background. So, over on the left-hand side, next to Dom's window there, we've got Elements. So I'm going to tap on that. There it is. Thank you, Dom. And then up on the top here, next to my window, we've got backgrounds across the top. So I'm going to give that a tap. And in the search bar, I'm just going to search for sparks. Sparks.
Dear, dear.
Oh, then. And I, as Dom said, I really love the fact that you can kind of try them out. You know, you can just click through them. And see them in full screen rather than trying to kind of guess by the little window which one looks best. I like this one. Some big wild sparks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
You're not going to change my mind on. That's what I'm sticking to. So,
okay,
right.
Fine.
What is coming next?
Well, funny you should ask, actually, because that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to get rid of Elements there by clicking on the cross. And then I'm going to go over to Media on the left-hand side. And then I'm going to go to Generate Image. Aha, we're using generative AI already. Click it. Now, Portraits 3:4. That's the ratio. That's the one we want because that's similar to our poster size here. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. Give that a click in Portrait. Okay, describe what you'd like to see. Well, do you know, the first thing I'd like to see is that this thing was a bit bigger. So I'm just going to use
why are you generating an image rather than trying to find a photo here, Dom? What's the
well, such an interesting question that you pose. Because all of this Guy Fawkes nonsense, the man with two forks, all of this happened in 1605. That's quite a long time ago. That was only just before you were born, in fact.
Yes.
When they didn't have cameras and such like. We don't really know, we only have sort of artistic accounts of what we don't have any photos, basically. There's nothing in a stock library that's going to help us here.
Yeah.
And what I want is an old school picture of London, because obviously Guy with two forks wants to blow up the Houses of Parliament, Westminster. So I want a kind of background, which is going to allow us to put that in context. Okay. So my generative AI prompt, London in 1605, hand drawn, because obviously no one's got an iPhone or anything like that.
Yeah.
High angle, because I want it to be looking down, down. So, and I think probably because it says London in there, likelihood is it's going to do something around the River Thames, and it's probably going to do something around Westminster anyway.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just going to hit generate. And the reason why I like to make this a bit bigger is because it means I can look at the different styles of, I can look at the different results in a little bit more detail. Ooh, hello. What the devil? That is incredible.
Oh, wow. Cool. Hey,
yeah,
I tell you what, though, Dom.
Go on.
Big Ben wasn't built until 1843, you know. So maybe you want to use some AI remove object on that.
Oh, my days. Now he's talking. Right. Well, I mean, there's all sorts of things that probably weren't built then. What's this one?
Cool. That's good.
That one's cool. That's the one.
Get rid of Big Ben there on the left.
Yeah, I'll get rid of Big Ben. Right. So in order to commit this image to say, yes, this is the one you want, I just click in the gray section anywhere. So click in the gray. And then I'm going to click on it again. And then you'll see all of these options on the left-hand side, one of which is remove object. So you can see that chap in the cycle helmet there with the plane. I'm going to give him a click. Right. Brush size. Well, if I go onto my screen, you see the brush is very small at the moment. I might make it a bit bigger, right? Maybe even a bit bigger again, right? And then what I'll do is zoom in so you can see, and I'm going to click on said Big Ben over here.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. And then I'll just click remove.
So is that just going to just going to cut the big hole in the photo? Is that all it's doing here? No.
How dare you suggest such a thing? It's going to piece together. It's going to piece together the image, having taken that out. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's incredible. That is incredible.
Wow.
So now I'm going to click keep on the left here. Yeah. Keep. That's beauty. Now, with this image here, so I'm going to close this kind of remove object box down. Now, with this image here, I mean, I've gone to the trouble of doing this sparks in the background, so I kind of want to, you know, keep that dream alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out until, because it's got this kind of border on, which does make it look nice and old, but it's not useful to me. It's not what I want. And then I'm just going to use the long handles here until it's just the picture itself. Maybe even that top bit. Maybe I'll take that out as well.
Yeah. It's cool, but I don't know.
I know. Maybe I'll just do it like that, something like that. Okay. So that's the position I wanted, but obviously we've got the sparks in the background. So, Mr. Jones, pop quiz for you. What exactly are we going to do in order to let the joy of sparks behind it come through?
Well, I'd like to blend this image with the image behind. So you've got a few options there. Yeah, on the left-hand side there, you've got a really cool button called opacity. So in there, you've got just an opacity slider, but you've also got two blend modes you can play around with, which are called multiply and screen. Ah, that's nice. Look at that. You can see.
Do you know what opacity means if you look it up in the dictionary?
It's the non-see-throughness of something.
See-throughiness. That's what it means.
No, it's the non-see-throughiness. It's the opposite of see-throughiness.
Listen, don't confuse me. It's only a Tuesday. It's a Wednesday, in fact. There you go. Right. Now, if you go to multiply, it's all gone. Multiply means all the dark pixels come through. You can't really see it.
Yeah, like down at the bottom, it's cool because you got those like boats showing, but the rest totally disappeared.
But if I go screen and then bring it down.
Oh,
hello.
Flames.
Yeah, that's cool. So that's my first bit, and I'm all done. Right, let's see what you can do with that.
That, Dom, is wonderful. Right, let's get back over to the iPad. Here we go. So we're going to generate the image. So to generate an image, we can tap on media, which is just next to Dom there. You can also just tap on the generate AI button all the way at the bottom, but we tend to always go into media. Yeah. And then we use the gray button, which is here next to me, that says generate image. So I'm going to give that a tap. Now, again, you could choose what size you different to Dom. I'll go for square.
Ooh.
And let's type in my description. So London in the year 1605, full stop. High angle, full stop. Hand drawn, full stop. Okay, that's fine.
That'll be interesting. Let's see how different yours is to mine.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
lottery.
yeah. So the reason I've gone for a square one is that I was just thinking as you were removing Big Ben, if I get Big Ben, which I'm probably going to get because it's such an iconic London thing, is that I can just make this box the height of my page, and then I can kind of maybe go left to right to just kind of. Oh, here we go. Now then.
Oh,
Let's just
wow.
bring that down.
Balls. That's
So
great.
yeah, it's in Paul's. It's got Big Ben in there as well. So let's just quickly go through them. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I think I'll go for the first one, that St. Paul's one, because this shows you what I was just talking about. Now, what I can do with this square one is just make it really big. And then you see Big Ben, I've got enough space now. Because mine is square, I could just move it off the side.
Because mine is square.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, well done.
Like that.
Well done.
All right. Yeah.
That's cracking.
Cool. Right. So
Right.
I'd like to see my my sparky background. So let's tap on that, and we're going to go to opacity. You can see there on the bottom left, opacity, and multiply. No. Screen. It's a start, but I want to see more than spark. Let's use the screen blend mode and bring the opacity slider down to about there.
Oh, that's looking good.
Lovely. All right. Okay.
Yeah, lovely job.
So, what's next, Tom?
Okay.
How did Guy Fawkes and his merry band intend on blowing up Parliament? What means?
Well, they had barrels of gunpowder.
Did they?
They did indeed. So
Right.
I think we're going to use that as a little motif. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to elements.
Yeah.
I'll go to design assets, search design assets, and I'm going to put barrel. I mean, you could put wooden barrel as well, but you tend to get a lot of barrels. Now, what I want is I want the top of the barrel.
Oh,
so you see this one here?
Yeah.
That's the puppy I'm looking for.
Black one's quite cool.
Yeah. I'm going to click that and it goes in here. Now, for some reason, I don't know if you've noticed, but this thing seems to be going in incredibly small. Especially these days.
It's a little bit tiny, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, I've got one here. Okay, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to stick it around about here because that's where I'm going to put a bit of text. And then I have, if I go back to my page here, this activity 1 page, I've got 4 dates, 1, 2, 3, 4 that I'm going to put in. All right. So as well as my large barrel, which is going to have my sort of title text on there, I want to put 4 barrels in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I mean, I was thinking about putting some kind of blend mode on this as well, but actually I think I want to keep it quite strong to keep the text nice and strong as well. So I'm just going to go to 3 dots, duplicate. I've got one there. Now I don't need these to be as big as that first one. So I'm making them a bit smaller, stick one up there. And then I can go to duplicate again. Now, every time you do this, you might want to just like spin it a bit so they don't look exactly the same. And then I'll pop one up there maybe. And then I'm going to duplicate again. And then maybe one around here, make it slightly bigger. I'll probably be playing around with the size of these forever. But every time I do it, I'm just going to put it in a slightly different position maybe. And then duplicate and put another one maybe down here. But I do like the idea of seeing the boats down here. Look at that. Tremendous. And those sparks. What a lovely activity this is turning out to be. So there you go.
Hey, Tom, I tell you what, I've had a request for a shout out. So, you copy this in. It's from our friend Jen. Now then,
Jennifer King.
How's it going, friend? Over in St. Piran's. How are you?
Is it Pirans or Pirans?
Yes.
I don't know quite how to that.
I think it's Pirans. It's Pirans, I think.
Do you? I think it's St. Pyrons.
Well, there we are. One of us will be right. So, Saint Piran is the patron saint of Cornwall. Don't you know?
How to say Saint? Is it really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's true. So, yeah.
Let's have a
And
look.
whilst we're there, we've also got P6 and 7 from. Oh wow.
Yes. What is it, Meredith? What is it?
Ordicuhill.
Ordiquil.
Ordiquil Primary School.
I'm going
Hope we
Ordiquil.
Hope you did a good job there, Miss McFarlane. Hopefully. Ordiquil.
And I'm going for a Perrons for the Pirons.
Oh,
For St. Pirons. I'm going for St. Perrons.
You're very posh.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm going.
Right.
Anyway, listen. Enough of this nonsense. Let's you're driving, get your barrels on there, or get whatever you're doing on there.
Right, okay. Yeah, right. So Dom's got his barrels on. So let's go looking for barrels. So in the elements design assets. I love the design assets because there's so much cool stuff in here. You got to get your design assets wellies on to go wading through all the cool stuff. That's not funny. Hey, we're in floods here. I'm not making you. We're in the floods here in Carmarthen today. Right, elements, and today not backgrounds. I'm going over one to design assets, and we're going to search for barrel. Double R in barrel. Barrel.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so I want the barrel top, and it definitely needs to be a wooden barrel, of course. So you got that one that Dom chose, but I just want to be awkward and pick a different one to Dom. So I'll keep scrolling. Oh, here we go. Here's a different one. That's
a good one.
A very slightly different one.
No, it's good though, and actually, it might be good to switch between different ones. Like you could have both.
Yeah. You could have multiple barrels, couldn't you? Yeah. Right. I've tapped barrels. Here we go. Both barrels. Nice. Right, I didn't want that other one. Here we go. So let's make one of them really big. Where did you put your big one? In the bottom left?
Bottom left, yeah.
All right, so I'll just be odd and I'll put mine in the top right then. Top left.
Well, do you know what? You work really hard and then someone just goes and...
Yeah, I know. So, and I'm going to put it on a bit of an angle as well so that those kind of...
a jaunt.
The grain of the wood is on a bit of a different angle. I like that. Right, that's cool. Let's whack a blend mode on it. So opacity, screen blend mode. The iPad takes a bit of time sometimes to catch up. So I have... Oh, there it is. Who's listening?
Oh, nice.
It was appended by my comment.
Nice.
Yeah, because I want to see the sparks. So, and now I want to show, we're not going to put 36 barrels on here, but I want to show that there are more than one. So 3 dots, duplicate. I want another copy of this barrel. Boosh. There it is. Let's bring the size down a bit. And I'm just going to pop this barrel maybe... up there.
I see what you're doing there.
Peeking in there. And let's change the rotation so it looks like a different barrel to the first one. And let's duplicate that again. 3 dots, duplicate. And this one's going to come down here. There we go. And it looks like, the corner of my cache of barrels. Is that the right
cache of barrels? Is that what they call it? A cache of barrels?
Yeah, like a store of a cache. C-A-C-H-E. Cache, I think.
Oh, I see. Right.
I don't know, Dom. It's your language, not mine. Right. So let's go. Right. Now, I've got, how many facts have we got? 4 facts about the gunpowder plot.
4 facts, yeah.
I could use some more barrels like Dom did, but I've just come up with another idea just now. What if I get a round bit of old-looking paper? So in the design assets, let's search for round paper. Right. Round paper. Oh, look at that first one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice.
Yes. So, in it goes. My round paper.
It's like you knew it was going to be there.
It's as if I've prepared.
It's incredible intuition.
I know. So, let's just pop that in there. And I need 4 of them. 4 facts. So, 3 dots, duplicate. 3 dots, duplicate. 3 dots, duplicate. Now, again, I want these to look unique, like they're not just 4 copies of the same thing. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is just make some of them really big, some of them a bit small, one of them a bit smaller. Yeah. There we go. You see? And they're just immediately looking like different bits of paper. Now, what else can I do to make them look like different bits of paper? As we did the barrels, we can change the rotation so that any kind of funny looking notches in the edge of the paper, I can look in at one particular notch there, don't look so obvious. And then finally, you could also use the Photoshop filters. We got some pro Photoshop filters built into Express. So I just go to the effects up here on the top left. Effects. And you see the Photoshop filters. You could go into view all, but I'm just going to use that first set of 5 that we got there. Just tap on a couple of those, and the iPad's going to take a little bit of time to catch up here. But there we go. Let's see. There we go. See? And it's just kind of giving them all a little bit of a different shade, a different bit of kind of hue to them. Right. Let's get rid of that iPad and let's get Dom's browser back on. Are you there? Oh, Dom's frozen up. I thought he'd gone quiet. He has gone quiet. Look at him. Look at him. He looks like an absolute villain from a cartoon. There he. Oh, yes. You froze. Yeah, you're back. You're back. Don't worry.
Yeah. I don't know what happened now. Right. Are we ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, right. Well, here we go. Right. So let's go for T for text. Add your text. Let's write some text. Guy Fawkes, and the. Right. So I've written Guy Fawkes and the. That's it. That's all I've written. You can't really see it. Don't worry. Hold your horses. Now, I've got my Guy Fawkes and the because I'm going to do gunpowder plots underneath it. But for this one, I'm looking for like a funky font, and then I'm going to do all sorts of stuff with it. Now, let's have a think about putting an outline on this. So you can see outline color is the white box with the red strike through. Give it a click. Now, I think, what am I going to go for? Maybe I'll put like a gray on it because everything is a bit gray here. That's fine. And then let's look for I tell you what, a really good font that I like is Karl Marx.
Oh, yeah, the handwriting one.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that one before?
I may have come across it, yes.
Right, okay. So I'm going to go Guy Fawkes. And I like the handwriting because it makes it a little bit sort of, unique, shall we say. So I'm going to squeeze the box. You see, you can squeeze the box with the handle. So it just goes onto 2 lines. That's nice. Make that a bit bigger. Now, one thing I don't like about this.
I'm going to be critical. I'm still finding it difficult to read.
Really? Okay. Well, just you wait just a little second because I've got a few little things, a few little tricks up my sleeve.
Right.
So with my text selected, I'm going to go to the 3 dots here. You can see it just underneath your font size. I'm going to bring the line spacing down. And that's just going to bring it up here. That's good. I like that.
I like
that. For people like Meredith who are finding it challenging to read, you could then go to effects. And then you could put a little glow on it. Okay. Little glow. Now, the glow it gave it was like a black glow. That's not what I'm looking for. Although it does help it make it
the opposite of a glow, really. Yeah.
What I'm going to do is going to click that again. You can see you've got the option here because you've got black text color, and then the shadow color is going to this gray. Click on the shadow color. Let's make it like a fiery orange.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yes.
That is transformative. I don't feel like there's anything I can do on this session now that is going to be better than that. That's a beautiful glow. Yeah. Right. Now I'm going to do one more text thing. Are you with me?
Yeah. Go for it. I'm engaged.
Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another piece of text on. So here I'm going to go to T for text again. Add your text. And then here I'm just going to put gunpowder plot. Okay. Now you can't see this either. But have no fear. So what I'm going to do here is let's go to text edit. Let's put an outline on it. I'll choose that one again. I might make it a little bit different. I don't know yet. I'm also gonna change the font on this.
All right.
Now, I want it to be a bit different. I want this to stand out. This is like the big thing, isn't it? Gunpowder plot. Now, in order to get it into, no live lesson would be appropriate or would be enough without changing something to dynamic text. That makes it all capitalized and it'll fit a box. So I've clicked it, and now look at this.
Dom loves dynamic text.
I love dynamic text. It's the laziest button for any aspiring designer. There we go. Now, in here, I think I've got one. It's called ASAP.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go to ASAP, and what do you think? ASAP bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a strong font.
It's a strong font. I'm going to bring down the line spacing again because it's not giving me loads of space.
Yeah.
And then I'll make this as big as I can. Maybe put it on a little angle. We love a jaunt.
Yes.
Gonna pop that around about there. And then I'll do a little effect on this one as well. So go to effects. And then you can use glow again. Click it once, click it again. And here you've got the text color, which is black. I'll keep that. Shadow color. Maybe this could be like a yellow, just to contrast it ever so slightly from the orange color.
That is very nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that I might do differently is I might make the outline white. Maybe that'll make it a little bit clearer. Yeah. But anyway, you have a little go at that.
Come on in. Right, let's go.
See what you can do.
Right. Yeah. All right, here we go. So let's get some text in. I might start off with the big bold one, actually, the gunpowder plot text.
That's not a bad idea.
Add your text, and I'm going to... Oh, thank you, Express, for hiding that text box. Right, here we go. Here we go. Gunpowder plot. I reckon I want an exclamation mark in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Oh, that does look good, actually.
So,
I don't mind.
I'm going to pop that up the top. Let's zoom in a bit on it. So, I mean, you know, Source Sans 3 is not helping me out here. So in the edit menu here, the text edit menu, you know, you can just scroll through, of course. Traditionalists amongst you may want to scroll through.
Maybe start at the bottom.
Yeah, I love starting at the bottom. That's great. Yeah, you're coming, you know, some loads of cool fonts you never reached at the bottom of the list. So go there. But or you can go to the recommended fonts, and you can grab something in here. And so I'd like a really nice, standout, kind of chunky font. So is there something here that does that? I'm not convinced. A little
bit of gravitas.
I'm not convinced. Let's try the standout headings. Something in here. I want it to look a little bit old-fashioned, you know? I don't want it to be too modern. I don't mind that one there. This one, Abril. No, now that I've looked at it again, I'm not.
Do you know what? I think you need to change it to dynamic, and then you'll be able to see exactly what you've got.
This one's a good.
What's that?
Bebas.
Oh yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna go with Bebas. Right, so let's turn this into dynamic. Okay, so I'm done with that. Recommended fonts. X at the top. Right, so dynamic text. So text layouts next to Dom down there. Bam, dynamic text.
Gosh.
And now look at that plot. Nice. Okay, we can bring down the line spacing. We can bring down the letter spacing if we want to make it a bit, you know, chunkier as well. Or we can open it out. Depends what we want to do. Right, so that's done. Let's put a outline on that. So to add the outline next to Dom down there. Now, Dom tends to choose the color first. I actually usually just add the thickness first. Get that roughly where I want it. It'll always add it in a crazy kind of gray. And then I'll go and change the color of the outline. So I did like that. I did like that yellow that you used. That's very good.
Oh, cool. Oh, I like that a lot. That's a great idea.
Go the orange. Go the orange. And then I also like the glow you did. So let's go to effects. And then in shadow. Now Dom used a glow. You can try different ones. I'll go for hazy.
They're all very similar, aren't they?
I'll go for hazy. And I'll tap it again. And let's choose a different color for that. Hazy. Like, what about red? Ooh.
Oh, that is like embers burning. I love it.
Yeah, the red works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, so I got the gunpowder plot is sorted. It's a bit big. Bring it down like that. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that text box. Okay, so 3 dots, duplicate. Here's my copy of it. Now this copy, first thing I'm going to do is move it back from dynamic text to just standard text. So up here at the top, tap on edit. I'm going to go to default. Next to Dom there, you've got a little box that says default. The reason I'm doing this is it's going to save me doing the outline and the shadow again. So I'm going to do back to default. And then I'll just change the text to say, so I'll just select it all and I'll do Guy Fawkes. And the. Okay, cool. Now then, let's find a nice font that complements this one that we've got. So maybe a nice handwriting-y font would be good. Something, yeah, something like that. I think we can probably bring the size down. Something like this. Okay, so let's have a look in the view all. That second one is.
Oh, that second one's brilliant.
Protest Revolution Regular.
Oh, that is exactly what you need. Bit of protest revolution.
Great. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
That's spectacular.
So, so I'm just going to bring the size of that down. Pop it up there. And now I've got room to play around with my gunpowder plot text box just to make it kind of nice and big. And I like that Dom put it on a bit of an angle as well. That's quite fun.
Ooh.
That. All right. Well, those two pieces of text are really going to help me out now with the rest of the project, aren't they? So let's jump back over to the browser and let's see what are we going to do next.
Okie dokie. So, hey, by the way, I've been having a little think about our friends, in Saint, whatever it is. I think it's Saint Pyrans.
What I said.
I've had a little think about it. Oh, you said something completely different. You didn't say Pyrans. Yeah. But I think that's right.
Anyway. Whilst I was doing our last demo, have you literally been watching YouTube videos of people saying it to check what the pronunciation?
No. Okay, right. Let's get going here. Might have had some insider info. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is I need to put let me go to. Tell you what. Let me go here. Look, we've got 1605. We've got 13. We've got 36, and we've got 1. These are 4 key numbers. So I'm going to get them into my infographic straight away. So I think I'm going to use. I think I'll use the title text, this gunpowder plot text, as my number text. So I'll go 3 dots, duplicate, because like Meredith said, once you've done the style and the effects and all that kind of stuff, you can just recycle them. So 1605, that'll be my first one. That's about the size I'm looking for. That's pretty good. So then I can 3 dots, duplicate that. The next number I was looking for was 13. So triple click in there, 1, 3. Maybe put it on a different angle, like there, something like that. You can play with the size as well if you want to make them a bit bigger. And then I'm going to duplicate. And then the next one was 36. So triple click in there, 36. And then one more duplicate. And then a single solitary 1. That'll sort me out. So I've got.
Tell you what, you got some great angles on those numbers there. That is marvelous. Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
I mean, I pride myself on my angles, I must admit.
Yes.
Right. Also, just while we're here, I'm gonna select this Guy Fawkes and then I'm gonna duplicate here, and then this is what I'm going to use for my text. I'll just do one and then I'll pass it back. So let's over here, for example, over 400 years ago, a group of grumpy men came up with a very bad idea: blow up Parliament and the King.
Yeah, it's not their finest moment. Not their finest moment at all.
I'm going to triple click there. I'm going to pop that in there. Now, obviously, this is massive. So I'm going to bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, and then you kind of got to start playing with, exactly what the box is like that you're going to use here. That's pretty good. Quite like that, actually. If you zoom in a bit, you see it actually works quite well. And then I can move that up and just tuck it into that barrel there like that. So I'm going to do that while Meredith's doing his.
Tell you what, you do one more thing, because I'm getting a couple of edit requests for the PDF. So which suggests that maybe I need to check that it's shareable. So let me just double check that, because if you're trying to open the PDF, the text is on the web page for you, but if you're trying to open the PDF and you're having trouble, I'll update you on that in just a minute, whilst Dom hides all of this and nobody's going to know about it because I just told him.
Right. So what I did was I took my Guy Fawkes and I duplicated it, put it in there, and then just triple clicked and pasted in my first bit of text. Right. Now I've done one. I can select that, 3-dot it, duplicate, bring it over here. Now, easy job here. Just go back here. Now, if you're on the iPad, it's not quite as easy to get it from here, but this will sort you out in a sec. So 13 men thought that this was a clever plan. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. So let's go back to this one. We must get a new copywriter in this. And then I'm going to pop that in there. Now you can see that this is a lot shorter. So maybe I'll make the box a bit thinner. Yeah, that's good. Now, also, I think actually I'm going to align this to the right-hand side of that barrel. So the way to do that is, if you can see down here underneath your font selections, you can click in there, that'll center it, and then that will right align it. Nice. And then I'll just right align it around about there. That's pretty good. Then when I've done that, 3 dots, duplicate, bring it down. This one here, let's go and get our third bit of text. 36 barrels of gunpowder would have destroyed Westminster and killed hundreds of people. Copy that. Let's go back to here. Triple click, paste it in. This one's a bit bigger, but actually we'll...
Oh, I think Dom's frozen up a bit there. Let's see. Okay, I'll carry on. Right, so let's just take my screen. He's had enough time anyway. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I just removed him. There we go. Let's take his screen off. Oh, he's not going to be happy with that. Right, let's get my numbers in. Okay, so to get my numbers in, I'm going to use my Guy Fawkes and the text. This cool handwritten font. I'm going to use that to do my numbers. Okay, so I've selected it, and then as we always do here, we try to recycle our skills. I'm going to go 3 dots and duplicate. Okay, so there we go. There's my copy of that. So with that, I'm just going to size it up nice and big, and let's just change that to the first number, which of course is the year of the gunpowder plot, 1605. So I'm going to go 1605 in there. Now, you know, just think about the fact that however big this text is, it's kind of how big all of your other numbers are going to be. So don't go too big. Okay, so maybe I'll just pop that up there. It looks really cool with that red glow on it, doesn't it? I love that. Right, and then I'm going to go 3 dots, duplicate, and I'm just going to duplicate this into my other 4 sections. There we go, like that. Duplicate, and we are there. Okay, brilliant. So now I want to go and see what those numbers need to be. Okay, so I'm just going to switch now from the Adobe Express app on my iPad over to Safari, where I've got the activity page opened up. And I'm going to scroll down. And here we go. Here are the numbers. So I got 1605 and then 13, 36, and 1. So I need 13, 36, and 1. There you are. You're right. So let's
How long was I talking to myself?
I don't know. You did go quiet.
Where did we even get to?
I don't know. 13, but it was a good time because I hadn't done these numbers yet, so it's absolutely fine. 13.
I mean, I'm finished, basically.
13. You just went to the end of the lesson. The video's done. And then 1. Okay, cool. Right. So I've got my big old numbers done. That's great. So now maybe I can go and sort out my smaller text. So maybe for this, I'll use the this gunpowder plot text. So let's duplicate that. 3 dots, duplicate. Now I definitely don't want this to be in the dynamic text. So let's go to default there. Yeah. And let's just bring the size down. Okay, and let's just size it up. Okie dokie. Now I'm just going to jump back over. Now then, I think when Dom was having his internet issues, I have. Let's see if it's the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So let's see if I can open up the PDF if it's behaving. So here's the PDF. I'm going to long press on this, open the text on a PDF button, long press and open. And oh no, I didn't want to do that at all. Sorry, I wanted open in background. Sorry, guys. You can do open, but that only works if you've got the Acrobat app on your iPad, and a lot of iPads don't have that. So the easiest way to do it is to long press and open in background. What that's going to do, here we go, is just open it up on a tab. Okay, so it's behaving now. So I just refreshed the share settings. So everybody, if you're trying to open this PDF up, it should work perfectly for you now. All right. If not, you'll have to copy and paste it from the web page. At least we got it twice. So my first piece of text is this: over 400 years ago. Let's double click on any word in that sentence. Tap, tap. And then we're going to use these blue handles. Here we go. Here we go. Select it. What's cool about opening an Acrobat up, it actually gives you this little pop-up saying, do you want to copy the text? Yes, please.
Lovely.
And now I can skip back over to the Express app, which is here. And in my text box here, let's just tap in there to open up the keyboard. Now to select everything, you can triple tap really quickly. Tap, tap, tap. There we go. And it's just selected it all. And to paste on the iPad, the easiest way to paste on the iPad is next to Dom's window there, you've got 3 little icons on top of the keyboard. Scissors, white paper, and then a black clipboard. The black clipboard is the paste icon. So if I tap on that, there it is. There's my text in.
Oh, nice. There it is.
What am I going to do with this? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to size it down. I'm going to just maybe go into my letter spacing, line spacing, just to kind of tidy this up a little bit. Looks a bit cramped, doesn't it? And now, because this text box is over on the right-hand side of the page, all the way over on the right-hand side of the page, it would maybe make sense for me to align my text to the right. Okay, so let's go from left align. You can see here we've got bold, italic, underline underneath the text, the font picker. Let's just go center, and then one more. There we go. We got right align. Lovely. Right. Well, I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do now is duplicate this text box into each one of these. Now, I'm not going to use the corner handles anymore because that's going to change the actual font size. I'm going to try and use the long handles, which just changes where the lines break. This one, I reckon, can stay right aligned. That's fine. Let's duplicate that. 3 dots, duplicate. Let's bring this over here. Now, this one, I'm going to push the lines around. I'm hoping this sentence is shorter than this one. I'm sure it is. And then I'm going to left align this one. There we go, like that. And then for the final one, 3 dots, duplicate. For this final one, because this is all here, it just on its own in the middle of the page, I think a center alignment is going to help me here. So again,
nice.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pass back to Dom, but that's all I need to do now is change my text around, go back and forth from the activity page or from the PDF, copy and then pasting the text over. Now, one thing that maybe I made a mistake with is, you know, that bottom left one is kind of my smallest one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I should probably just intentionally, whatever the shortest piece of information is, I should use that corner for it, you know, because that's going to be the short sentence. So maybe you can be a bit clever with which sentence goes in which piece of paper or which barrel, depending on the sizes you got. Right. Seeing as he's back, let's get your screen shared, Dom, and let's.
Blimey!
Come on.
What the devil? Right. Check this out.
Right.
I'm cooking on gas here.
Dom's on. Right. Show us what you got.
Okay, so I had my barrels done, all the rest of it, and now what I did was I left a little bit of space at the side, and all I want to do is put a little something in to bring a sort of visual to all of these things. So they were trying to, in 1605, they were trying to blow up parliaments and the king. So I just searched for king, and I actually got a throne with a crown on it. You want to be going design assets here because that's where they won't have backgrounds on them.
Oh, nice.
And then I went for a light bulb, even though, you know, they didn't have light bulbs back then. You know, this sort of idea of a light bulb. I thought it was a clever plan, but it wasn't. But one thing you do need to work out is where this is going to sit in your layer stack. And the easy answer is it just always needs to sit behind your pieces of text. So I'm just grabbing and bring it down under my text. 36 barrels of gunpowder would have destroyed Westminster and killed hundreds of people. So let's go and find something for that. Let's go to elements. I'm finding all my stuff in design assets here. So maybe I'll put like coffin, because if it's going to kill lots of people, they'll have to get put in a coffin. So I like this one. This one's cool. Oh, this one's good. I like that. Right. They go in very small. And then you need to sort of size them up, put them in the right place. That's pretty good. Maybe a touch big. Bring that down ever so slightly. And again, don't forget, you want to bring these down in your layer stack until they pop underneath your pieces of text. There we go. Nice. And then last but not least, one man caught. Poor guy got the night shift guarding the gunpowder and got caught red-handed. So what I thought for that one would be cool in design assets would be, I put like arrest, because he was obviously arrested, and actually came up with like handcuffs and stuff like that. But then I scrolled a little bit more and there was one which is like an old school handcuff, like like chains. Although I can't find it now. I might just use a regular pair of handcuffs. What am I going to use? Oh, these are quite cool, actually. Like those. Yeah, they're nice. So I'll take that down there, maybe spin it and make it bigger. These ones are quite thin, so they probably need to have and make them a bit bigger so they can be visually seen. Pop it down around about there. And then again, you see it's on top of the text. You can see it's on top of the text. So if I bring it down, and then you see, just put it under the upbeat text, and then suddenly, bosh, it's there. Okay, I'm conscious of time here.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's time to move on, but should we put a little something on top of it?
Yeah. Come on. I love doing this. Yes. So like the final layer.
Yeah.
When we've done with everything.
Go on, you do this bit. You love this bit.
Oh, I'm not ready, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll do
you
it. Do you want to do it?
No, you do it.
Okay, fine. So, as always, Mr. Jones always loves a bit of this. So you're going to go to media, you're going to go to photos, and this is just going to give you that kind of final bit of sheen to your work. And here we search for sparks for background, but you can also search for sparks on top as well. Oh,
yeah,
lovely. That one's great. That, I love it. And then maybe I'll stretch it out, something like that. And then you're thinking, well, why are you just undoing all of this good work?
Why are you hiding all your work for them?
You're hiding all your work for. Get it on there, right? And then go to edit, opacity, and let's go to screen.
Ooh. Whoa, it's on fire!
It's on fire. And then you can position that where you like. I mean, actually, now that I put it on, I don't like it that much, but it gives you, you can just go to replace, you see. With it selected, you can go to replace and then go to photos. You'll be brought straight back into where you need to be. And then you could go and find something else. Ooh, that's nice.
Well, I want to try that.
I like that. Oh, that one's the one. That's the one. So then I'm going to click replace. And then you can always play around with just how opaque it is.
Yeah, zoom in on your like title, on your gunpowder plot title.
Oh,
yeah,
look at that.
I love that. Like you get the sparks in front of the text.
Yeah, that is beautiful,
man. That looks so cool.
Yeah, love it. Now with this barrel, I actually changed the effect on this to be a shadow, but it means that the handcuffs can't be seen. Change it to color punch or something like that. There you go. Beautiful. Sorted. Right. Share.
Yeah. How do we share it?
Well, you can download it by going up to the top there, the arrow in the tray. You can click download. If you want to print it out, use PDF print. That'd be good. And then click download. Otherwise, you can go to share. And then you can send it to Google Classroom. You can send it for Microsoft Teams. But you can also create a view-only link. And then do create link. And then you can send that link to whomsoever thou pleasest. And you can share your work. And they'll be able to look at it and say, fantastic work, well done.
That's very cool. Very cool indeed.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're going to move on to the next activity. Now
yes.
For this
activity,
we're using a template. Now, when you're opening the template, guys, don't be confused. You'll be like, why is this guy using a space template on a bonfire night lesson? Well, this is the whole point when you're using templates in Express is you're not always going to find the perfect template. So it's all about the skills of adapting templates to whatever your needs are.
Yes. So, well, there you go.
Take it away, Dom. That was the end of that.
Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to click open the video template and we're going to create a safety video for bonfire night. So if I give that a click, it'll open up here and voila, you have your very first thing. It looks a spacey, but that's okay because you are looking at the night sky for fireworks, things like that. Yeah. So I'll put like safety video. Okay. It's slightly different for opening up on the iPad, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that straight away. And then
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm driving. Right. All right. So I'll just go back to the home page. You don't actually need to go back to the home page, but over on the activity page, which is here on Safari, I'm just gonna scroll down. Hey man, scroll down.
Hey man.
Hey, man. Second activity. Here we go. Edit a safety video. So on the iPad, what you need to do, once again, we need to long press the open the video template. This time we're not opening in the background. We're actually just tapping open. Okay, so if I tap open, you'll see what's going to happen. It's going to throw me back over to the Express app, and it's going to open up the template, and shazam, we are ready to go.
Amazing.
Okay.
Right. And exactly what are we going to... No. You keep driving, son.
All right, I'll keep driving. Right on. Okay, so let's just have a look at this scene. So you can see you can grab that black vertical line. That's called the playhead, and we can use that to scrub across our timeline at the bottom to just see the video. Okay.
Yeah.
Or obviously you can just click on the play icon as well. So if we kind of go halfway through this first scene, the first block down there on the timeline, you see it says, let's learn about the solar system. Let's not, because this is bonfire night. So let's go and see what we want instead of that. So over on the activity page, the PDF, at the bottom half of the PDF is stay safe on bonfire night. Right, let's change the text out. Stay safe. So this first text box, let's learn about. I can just tap in there, triple tap, and I'm going to type stay. I'm going to type stay safe on. And then the next text box, I'm going to tap in there, triple tap, tap.
This is amazing because it's all done for
Bonfire Night. Now, you could, of course, go and change the color scheme, Bonfire Night 1. You could go and change the color scheme, change the fonts. But one of the reasons that you use a template is because you kind of like that stuff to begin with. So, there's nothing wrong with leaving it as it is. So the last thing I'm going to do is I want to swap that background, which is just a starry night, into a fireworks background. So that's actually a video. If you click play, it plays. It doesn't do very much. It's quite a slow video, but that is an actual video. So let's swap that out for a bonfire video. Not a bonfire, a fireworks. So just tap anywhere on your on that big video in the back, just not on the text, basically. There we go. So I've selected my video file, which is in the back of my canvas. And you can see right at the bottom underneath it says replace.
Yes, I see it.
And then I'm going to choose, I want to replace this video with another video. So I'm going to choose videos, and I'm going to search on the left-hand side for fireworks. Right. So, and there you go. You got all of these. Look how many, 513 videos of fireworks. Let's watch them all and decide which one we want. Right. So, choose one of them. I'm going to choose the first one there. And there it is. Look, the text and replacing that background video. Look at this. Amazing. Let's try and see if it plays.
Oh, why don't I do it? And then,
it hasn't loaded for me yet. So, get your first scene sorted, Dom, now.
Right. So, all I'm going to do here, let me just click off and just get it. Yeah, there we go. Triple click in there. Stay safe on. Triple click in here. Bonfire night. Click my video. I know that it's selected now. Boom. And then where is... Oh, there it is. Replace. Nice. You see it there. Click replace. Replace with a video. Yes. Search video. Fireworks. Cool. And then it does give you a little preview. Oh, that one is so lovely.
On the browser you can hover over it. We can't do that on the iPad.
There you go.
Show off.
Love that.
Right.
Look at that.
So Dom, next you want to put a voiceover on that, saying, hey, here's some top tips on staying safe on bonfire night.
Okay, shall I do it right now? Right.
Yeah, go on.
Let's go to media. Let's go to audio. Let's go to record voiceover. And then I've got my microphone selected. Now this enhanced speech.
You can all do it at the same time. Everybody record at the same time, because enhanced speech is actually powered by witchcraft and will remove all of the background noise.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Hi there. Here are some top tips to stay safe on bonfire night. Yeah. Did you like that? Did you like it?
Yeah.
That was good. The one thing that I'm a bit concerned about down here is if I look down here, you see, my speech is very short, but my video is very long.
Now then, so which part of that scene is the king of how long this should be? Is it the text? Is it the background video, or is it your voice? Which one do you think is the king? Which one decides?
The voiceover.
Yeah, okay. So if you played that scene as it is, you'd have the voiceover, and then you'd have a really awkward silence for a while, wouldn't you?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's have a listen.
Hi there. Here are some top tips to stay safe on bonfire night.
Right, so it needs to stop around there where my playhead is now, surely.
that's right. Yeah. So how do we
All
trim
right.
it back?
Click, go to the end point there. It changes into a double-headed arrow. Give that a click and drag it over to there. There we go. That's nice. I like that now. That's great.
Nice.
What about second scene? What are we doing there?
Well, now then, I think you don't always have to replace videos with videos, because it does get complicated when you got a lot of moving things going on. So how about choosing another top tip? What about the one about pets?
Oh, like keep pets indoors.
Yeah. So
This one here.
yeah. So maybe
I
just
like
get
that.
that.
I like the idea of that. Yeah.
Yeah, get that text in.
Okay. All right. So let me get keep pets indoors, and then I'll copy this bit. So here I'll do like, oh, I could just go and select it all.
Yeah.
Go and do all of that.
Yeah. You know, we've only got 14 minutes left on, so you know, yeah.
Right. I'm going to triple click in here. I'm triple clicking and it's only getting all of that. But I'm going to do shift and then go right down.
There we go.
And then paste in that. Keep pets indoors. Boom. Right. I'm happy with that.
No,
listen,
if you find copying and pasting tricky, remember that you got it in the 3 dots menu as well. You can use Control-C, Control-V, or you can use 3 dots paste. That's up to you guys. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Now, this solar system thing, I mean, it's got nothing to do with what I'm doing.
Delete in the bin.
Oh, in the bin. Happy days. Right. But I need to get some kind of pet. It needs to get some kind of pet in there.
Right. Well, now then, in Express, we got a brand new feature called stickers. And these are animated.
I love a bit of stickers.
Clips. Yeah, they're basically animated cartoons that you can just put on your video projects, and they can be found under Elements. So Elements there on the left-hand side, all the way over on the top.
On the left-hand side. Ooh, we're gonna go all the way to stickers.
No, there's actually a category. There's actually a category called animals, Dom. So if you want to have some fun.
No way! Are you serious?
Yeah,
animals.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I like this.
You can find one that looks happy because it's inside, or one that's stressed because it's outside. It's up to you.
Well, I don't know what. I think I'm going to do a dinosaur because my 3-year-old loves a bit of a dinosaur. If we could have a pet dinosaur, he would be so happy. So I'm going to stick that in there.
Absolutely taking this left field, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Keep your dinosaurs indoors, guys. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So let me just play this. Keep pets indoors. Fireworks can be very loud for animals, helping your pets by keeping doors and windows closed so they feel cozy and calm.
Yeah. Now, how about instead of a voiceover, how about you film yourself? Just you don't need to
that.
When you're doing this, guys, you don't need to read all of that text because people can read the text. You can say a much simpler version of this. You can just say it's really important to keep your pets indoors. You can just say something like that, and then the viewers can read the other information if they want to.
Right. Okay. No, I'm into that. So do I want to take this text out completely?
No, keep the text there. And I think next door to your dinosaur, what about having you in there talking to us?
I'll talk to the dinosaur. Why not?
Yeah, come on, man.
I'll put myself there. Right. Okay. So I'm going to go to media on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to videos. And you've got an option here to record yourself. The grey lozenge, as we like to call it on this show. Right. Let's do record yourself. Right. So start recording. I'm just going to record a little bit of what's on the screen here.
In
fact, you know what? What would make it easier for myself is... Oh, well, I was hoping to move myself out of the way. Come on, get out of it. I'll move myself up there. And then what I'll do is, there we go. And then I'll record my voice and I can read that there, or at least some of it. Enough waffle. Help your pets by keeping doors and windows closed so they feel calm and cozy. Yes. Save recording. Right. Oh, that's so big, though. You can't even see the dinosaur or anything.
Right. To make it smaller. Now, you might be wondering where the enhanced speech toggle was on that. Because you might have filmed stuff beforehand, the enhanced speech toggle isn't actually there. It's there afterwards on the left-hand side, you see? So you could even bring in video clips that you filmed on a camera or already on your iPad, and then enhance the speech afterwards. So give it a click, enhance the speech. Now, we want to get rid of your background, but Dom, we didn't use a green screen. Oh no, it's no problem.
Oh no, I'll do it all again. Hang on. The green screen's in the garage. No, it's in the loft.
No, we ain't got time.
Get it.
No, we got 11
No, it's fine. No. I don't mind. I've told you I don't mind.
We've got Barry.
Bazza, yeah, Bazza's over here, but Bazza's grayed out at the moment.
Yeah, so background Barry will actually, once your video is kind of uploaded and is processed, doesn't take very long, background Barry here will light up, and he will cut out the background from your video. It doesn't matter what background you got, he will get rid of it.
Hey, there he is. Background Barry's here. He's here. Look, he's ready to go.
He's been having a tea break.
Yeah, he was just out on a break.
Now you can carry on doing other stuff while Barry's doing this. So why don't you replace your background, that Starry Night background, with just a solid background of fireworks? You don't need it to be a video.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll go replace. So yeah, select. See, you got to be careful what you select. So you need to make sure it's the background video.
Yeah.
Let's replace
with a background this time. Oh, you're going to photo.
Oh well, I'll just do a photo.
Go on.
And then I'll do fireworks again. Oh my days! I mean, some of these are just like out of this world. Like that one. Oh, look at that.
You just want to make sure that you can read that text, I suppose. That's the only thing.
There you go. That one's better.
That's lovely. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Baz is done.
Baz is done.
Let's give it a listen.
Have a look and see what job he's done.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything?
No, I can't hear it.
Oh, I could hear it. It sounded amazing.
You crashed out, didn't you? So maybe you're not sharing your sound.
Yeah, you're right. That's a shame, isn't it? I'll reshare now, shall I?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We got 8 minutes.
Share. Also share tab audio. I mean, come on. The guy's a pro. Okay, let's see if you can hear it now.
Or pets by keeping doors and windows closed so they feel calm and cozy.
Nice. Maybe now then, maybe you could be a bit bigger there. Do you think?
You reckon? Well, I'll put myself there.
Yeah, but also you disappeared randomly at the end.
I did. I'm also going to bring Dino down here as well.
Yes. So again,
I did disappear. How can I find out where I disappeared?
So you can click on your video clip. You click on your video.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is. You can see on your timeline that the video is shorter than the scene. So again...
Well, how about this? So if I just click that, it'll line me up to there.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. So you can just play around until it's there. Perfect.
Give it a play. Give it a play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And windows closed so they feel calm and cozy.
Nice.
That was nice.
Yeah. Right.
What about the last tip?
Now then, this last one. I love this square frame. It's really cool. Why don't we talk about sparklers?
Oh, sparklers. Yeah. I love a bit of sparklers.
Yeah. So get that text. So you're going to need this title separately, I think, this time, aren't you? So you get the title in that first text box.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the title is, I could just put sparklers.
Yeah, just sparklers. Yeah.
Sparklers. Oh, I love a sparkler.
I love sparklers as well. That's best.
Yeah. And then I'll just go back and then I'll just take this bit now. Copy that. Okay. Now, am I going to have a little text box? Oh, it does come up with a text box.
Wait. You're on the wrong screen.
You see what I did? I put the sparklers in and I was like, well, where am I going to put this text? But if I scrubbed along, I had another little bit there. Nice. So triple click and paste. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Now then, that could be bigger, couldn't it? Yeah. Fill up the space. Lovely. Now, what about replacing that photo of the Milky Way with a video of somebody holding a sparkler? That'd be cool.
I don't even think that's possible.
Of course it is.
Go cities. All right then. Right, so I've clicked it.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go to replace.
Yeah. This time I want to replace
and then I'll go to a video.
Yeah.
with the video.
And I'll search for sparkler.
Sparkler. Oh,
Look at these! Look at them!
These are magic. I love it. Okay, I think it's got to be that one.
Choose one.
Oh, do you know what I really like about that? Is that it makes it into a square.
Yeah, it'll match the cropping of the photos there, so it really kind of stays in the theme of the template. Right, the background is still that starry night. What about just changing that out for a still background image?
Yeah. Okay. So click that one. Sometimes the replace thing gets hidden by the.
Yeah, it's hidden there. Yes, you need to zoom out if that happens. And if you can't zoom like Dom's doing, you've got a percentage right on the top ribbon, on the black ribbon at the top,
right
where you
there.
can zoom out. Yeah. All right. So replace that with a nice still image of some fireworks.
So let's just make sure I've got the right one. I can tell it's the right one. It's got the blue box all the way around.
Yeah.
And then click replace. I'll go to a photo. I mean, just put like nighttime. Night. Oh.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's good.
So give that a play then, Dom.
Okay, well, I'll bring it back to the start.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all sorts of lovely effects here.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, the only thing is that maybe the sparkler needs centering a bit.
Oh, yeah. So
if I click it and go to the crop button, then I can drag that in.
I wouldn't have been
that top tip.
I wouldn't have been that fussy, but yes, that's very good.
There you go. And then what kind of what should we do? Voiceover?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, you could animate a character, if you want to do that, or a voiceover, or another video. It's so easy, isn't it, to add in your own voice. Do you want to do a character?
Do you know what? Yeah, let's do a little character. Let's go to media. Yeah. Let's go to videos, animate characters. Now, the important thing to remember here is you want to make sure that the background is set to transparent.
Yes. Why is that?
Well, because you want to be, you put in this. Why is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why is it?
Well, because we've built that scene up behind, so we don't want to hide any of it with a random square.
Exactly.
We want to just have our character in there. Oh, wow. Giovanni's calling to me. I don't know about you.
Oh, Kurt is the health and safety officer in his work.
He does look serious, yeah.
Right. Go on, enhance speech, turn it on, record. Okay. Always wear gloves and hold sparklers at arm's length. When it's finished, put it in a bucket of water. There you go.
So what is that? What's happening now, Dom?
Well, what it's doing is it's mapping everything to the sound of my voice and also the bazeems in my face. And what basically it's lip syncing. That's what it's doing. And then it's going to do loads of like movements. And if I was going to ask a question, it might bring its arms up. If I was telling someone off, it might like look a little bit cross and stuff like that.
Guys, just what's happening here. Dom's making fun of me. All right, that's what's happening now. Dom is making fun of me. That's what's happening. Just so you know,
it's mapping itself to the bazeems in my face. Right, right. You can see computing lip sync. You see all of these kind of exporting. We're on 28%. This is nail biting stuff, guys.
Yeah,
this is what live
do all of that amazing enhanced audio stuff. Get rid of everyone's noise, even as me and Dom booming over the classroom speakers. Get rid of all of that.
Now, one thing you do have to, you might think that this hasn't exported, but you just need to X in the top right. And then there he is, Kurt. And I'll just bring him down to there. You ready, Kurt? Off you go, son.
Cool.
Always wear gloves and hold sparklers at arm's length. When it's finished, put it in a bucket of water.
Right.
Right. Now there's all the madness going on here. Why is it? Yeah, I mean, Kurt. Once Kurt goes, the show is over, isn't it?
Yeah. So once Kurt's finished, that scene's finished.
Yeah. So about there, I think, and then just bring back everything to there. Boom.
Now we're going to leave our demo with those 3 scenes. But if you've got more top tips, then what I would suggest is that you can duplicate the scenes that we've got. So, Dom, do you just want to show how you would duplicate a scene?
I would love to. Thanks for the opportunity. So, it's like you've got this third one here. You can just go to the 3 dots, give it a click, and then duplicate, and it goes straight in there.
And then you could just swap out the video, swap out the background, swap out the text, and you can keep adding scenes like that rather than starting from scratch. Duplicate those scenes we've got. Right, we'll get rid of that because we're not going to do that now. But once
And
you're
then another
done,
thing you can do is move things around.
yes, you can
There you
reorder
go.
them really easily.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
there's a little bit of variety.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one thing that I would like to do. I don't know whether
Yeah.
we got time for it.
What is it?
I'd like to put a soundtrack on it.
You've got it. Yeah, you have to. We have to have music.
You have to, don't you? You have
You've
to.
got 10 seconds to put music on it.
Right, media, audio. What am I going to search for?
Lo-fi.
My memories.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a bit.
Yes.
Metro. Yes, Metro. I'm going into Metro mode.
Hi there, here are some top tips to stay safe on bonfire night.
That is a banging track. Now we've brought it down to 14%.
Yeah, I noticed that you brought it down from the quite peppy 100% that it gives you as a default. What about at the end?
Help your pets by keeping doors and windows closed.
Yeah, bring it down to about 14, something like that.
Yeah,
and then
and then
also fade it out.
Yes, professional.
Yeah,
right,
I
let's
think so.
look at
Bit
your
of a
video
fade
from the beginning to the end.
Okay. Let's get it up here. You know what? I'll bring this down as well.
Hi there, here are some top tips to stay safe on bonfire night.
Hi there.
Help your pets by keeping doors and windows closed so they feel calm and cozy. Always wear gloves and hold sparklers at arm's length. When it's finished, put it in a bucket of water.
Oh, tremendous.
Oh,
Loved it.
outstanding.
Right, you can download it there as you did before. Resolution 720 is low. Don't be doing any more than that. Otherwise, you can do share and come on, share, and then you can send it to Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or create a view-only link, and then create link at the bottom there.
If you are posting anything onto social media that you've been taking part in this today's lesson, and why wouldn't you? Then make sure that you tag us in @.trainer, @MeredithJ, and our hashtag is Adobe Edu Creative. And to register for the upcoming sessions, it's up there at the top, adobe.ly/live lessons. Next week, we have got our Remembrance Day special, the beginning of the week, nearer to the end of the week. It is anti-bullying week, so 2 super important live lessons next week. So teachers, make sure that you go to that link at the top of the screen, adobe.ly/live lessons. And it's also at the bottom of the screen. We're doubling up here just in case. To get registered for those live lessons and to see all of the live lessons that we've got between now and Christmas. So get registered. Right. Thanks very much, Tom. I've had an absolute blast today.
That was a cracker.
Oh,
yeah, that was it. It was a cracker. It was a firecracker of a session. Well done.
Right.
Good job. Toodaloo. Bye for now.